This is a Keychron K8. It's a good beginner level stock keyboard. I didn't have to assemble it myself. That's good. I've had it for about a year, and it's been my daily driver the whole time. So you'd think after about a year I'm due for an upgrade. Now, my dream is to be able to get a whole, custom kit, switches I want, all the things, better quality keycaps, all those things. But unfortunately, I'm a poor college student, and I don't have money. Completely unrelated, I have a Patreon page. The link is in the description. So instead I thought I'm going to buy myself some nice new switches, and we're going to replace the switches, and I'm going to record it for some reason because #content. But before I show you what switches I got, we're going to do a sound test so that we can directly compare the sound of these Keychron Blues. I just messed with my logic file. That's why you don't do that. So we're going to compare the sound of these Keychron Blues. I'm going to turn this off before I type so I don't mess anything up. And to compare the sound of these Keychron Blues to whatever new switches I got. We'll see those later. So, with that out of the way, it's time to open these up. It occurs to me that I don't have a knife. I'm going to use my keys. So, bought these from a shop called Divinity, not sponsored, but seemed to have the switches I wanted for the best price. So, I'm not a professional unboxer. Don't ever think I am. Because I just ripped the box in half. Twice. Okay. Look at these. Beautiful. 10 points to someone who can guess what these are before I tell you. Actually, 9 packs of them because they've come in packs of 18. And I bought extras. Because the reason why I bought extras is because while I took apart and cleaned this keyboard, and some of the blues, some of the pins on them, because this is hot swappable, some of the pins bent. And I tried to bend them back, and sticker, that's nice. Tried to bend them back, and they broke off. So, and these didn't this is a stock. It came all put together. So there weren't any extra blues in the box for this keyboard. So I couldn't just replace them. So instead, I was like, oh, use this as an excuse to get new switches, I guess. So, open this up. This. Listen to that. You can't hear it. That's the point. It feels nice. Okay, this, it's a JWist, J-W-I-S-T, T1. From what I've heard, there's many types of T1s, but the JWist is not JWist, J-W-I-C-K, JWick. I think you can see that there, hopefully. Also, for anyone who's asking, I am using my phone as a camera because I'm not a professional, so you're welcome. So yeah, JWick T1s, from what I heard, they're some of the best value of T1s that you can get. I'm very new to this hobby, so all of what I do and what I get in this hobby is just what friends tell me to do. So, these are the switches. Got 9 packs of them. Now, I have to go through, take all the keycaps off, take all the old switches out, and put these in. That's going to be fun. This switch puller is terrible. This is the one that came with the keyboard in the box, and it hurts my hands. It's not that bad. Like, I'll get through it. It's worth it to get new switches in, but especially on the top row because the rail is in the way, is difficult. Okay, this last switch, the hardest one to get out, like, always. And it's because of the stabilizers. The stabilizer, this is the enter key, ISO layout, or UK layout, I guess. But this is the enter key, and the stabilizers, I don't know if you can see it very well, the stabilizers are right in the way of the tabs, which is very annoying. So, what do I think? So I put the switches in this last night, and so I've been using it for about a day, and honestly, it's a good experience, honestly. It feels nice, it sounds nice, and honestly, the reason why I went for switches like this, the best thing about this is it doesn't have the super clicky sound, and the reason why that's important for me is because I'm a college student, and college students live in dorms, and dorms have people, and the problem with people, well, I'm not a philosopher, but long story short, I need a keyboard that isn't super loud. That's the main thing that's precluded me from using a keyboard like this, especially in the last year, is I'm the kind of person who wakes up early. Like, I like to do work early in the morning, and having a super loud keyboard like I did with the blue switches, it makes it kind of prohibitive to use it when I need to be quiet. This, it's not as quiet as, let's say, the Apple Magic keyboard, which is, my other main keyboard is the chiclet Apple Magic keyboard. But it's quieter. And so it's not as obtrusive. And, but even if you just forget the sound, it's a great feeling. It's worth noting I am a complete noob to this entire hobby. So take my words with a grain of salt. I'm sure a professional or someone who spends more money on this stuff could use more descriptive language, but honestly, it's just nice feeling. It's nice sounding all around. Yeah. So the next thing to do is a typing test, as we did with the blues, so we can directly compare how the two sound different. So, first mod I've made to this keyboard. First mod I've made to really any keyboard. And I'm honestly very happy with it. It shows how new I am to this hobby that, first mod, first video. But I'm going to leave you with a direct comparison between the two 30-second typing tests. And I hope that in the editing the volume difference hasn't been lost, because there is a profound volume difference. It's not overwhelming, but it's there. The difference in the volume between the blues and these T1s. So I'm going to leave you with that. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.